done a video on these waterproof connectors, but I've had a couple of people ask me how you get the red lock plate out of this one. This one's obvious, it's fairly easy. You can just lift the thing up and away it goes, and then you're ready to put the terminals in. But this one's a little bit more fiddly. There's a few ways you can do this. The obvious answer is to say use this pick. This is a 45 degree. This is a bit messy because basically what you're going to be doing is jamming it in this little hole here and then kind of locking it against itself and pulling it up. You'll do one side and then you have to get in and do the other. You may well damage this, but if this is all you've got, it is possible. You just, if you can see the red, get in there and sort of hold it at an angle and pop it up, and then you go and do the other side. You do run the risk of damaging it though. Another way is to go via the cable port. You can use, this is a 1.5mm drill bit, or a strong bit of wire, something that's not going to bend too much. I'll show you what I mean on this cutout that I did, if any of you have seen that one. What you want to do is get your drill bit underneath the grommet, and then literally you're aiming for the little lock, and then pull it back a bit, lift it up. Obviously the side's missing, and then you want to try and pull that hammer down, and then you can pull the terminal out. Easy as that, but obviously when the side's missing you can see exactly what we're doing. It's a lot easier. The reality of it is you're going to be doing this blind. So if I grab another one, you're basically going to be going down the side of the cable trying to get it, and then once you see the red bit move up, you can then draw it back and then pull it back and try and get the hammer out, and then you grab hold of the cable and try and pull it out that way. It's not pleasant, but you don't do it that often, so you kind of have to just suffer it. The other way is you can get something like this key ring and use the wire off it. Now this is fairly robust, as in it's not like a piece of copper wire. It's going to bend and fold up, because if we're going to put a little hook in this, and then the idea being we'll get this in and then see this little slot. That's the only bit we'll see, because there'll be terminals sticking through these two. You get that in there, and then once we've formed a little hook, we can just lift it out. So I'm going to try bending this and try and make a little tool for it. I'll take this, I'm going to straighten it out. I'm going to leave some of this ring because it'll give me something to hold on to. If we can get this as straight as we can, and then we'll form a 90 and just over 90. I want it poking up a little bit so it digs in the plastic. Now obviously that's massively too big, so we'll bring it down a little bit. See how small that is. We've got to try and find the sweet spot where it's big enough to go in and hook, but also small enough that we can actually get it in, because obviously there's some fins. Wrong one again. There's some fins, so the idea is you can get that in, hook it in, and then pull it out. I'll try and show you how this works on this cutout. Basically what you want to do is get your hook in, and once that's in, you'll lever that up. Obviously it's a lot easier when the side's out there, but you can do it this way. Get it in, just pull that up. Now that's slid away from this hammer here, which should let your terminal come out. If it's still a little bit stuck, try and get something in there. Obviously it's a lot easier because I can see what I'm doing, just to hold that down. This is a lot wobbly because obviously half of this is missing where it's been sliced in half as well, so you can see how feeble that is. Hopefully this has kind of cleared it up a little bit. As long as you've got something in there that you can either push this up with or get it in this side, hook it up, and then you may still have to try and move this hammer down. It will come out. Just don't get carried away and start yanking it, because as soon as you start bending stuff in there, it becomes just a mess and it won't go back together properly. Yeah, hopefully this one's helped you out. Have a look at this other stuff, see if you like that. I'll see you on the next one.